Yo, I posted these nails to social media and y'all was so mad at me. But there were a bunch of you that really liked them and y'all wanted to know how I created them, so I'm finna show y'all. And really quick, before anybody asks me why I'm in a car, it's because I live in my van. So first you're gonna wanna start with the square tip. I don't recommend a tapered square or a coffin because it's not supposed to be narrow at the end. So start with the square tip. Then you're gonna wanna grab some sharp cuticle nippers, make sure they're sharp. And y'all, I can show you better than I can tell you, but you wanna make sure you're starting from that very corner and angling it to the center of the nail. Make sure you angle it perfectly before you go and cut it. And honestly, that's the reason why I created this shape, because I was actually trying to do lipstick nails. I made the cut a little bit too slanted and I messed it all up, but I didn't want to throw away the whole set. So I was like, you know what, this might look cool. So moving on, I'm going in with my Cherry Blossom from Young Nails, and I'm just doing my application as I would with any other nail set. Of course, you don't have a straight free edge, so you basically have to work with the acrylic and manipulate it pretty much into those spaces. Of course, you're wanting to keep your sides clean, but also keep that little split clean as well, because it just makes it so much easier when it comes time to file later. So yeah, just try and keep that area as clean as you can. Being that I just wanted to show you guys how I did this design, I didn't really put too much into my application, so I apologize for that. I didn't have too much of an apex, but again, y'all, I popped this right off as soon as I was done recording. Also, as always, I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of comments about the monomer smell in our van, but of course y'all can't see. I have my door wide open as well as our side door and our back door because we were just chilling in the van. We get way too much airflow and ventilation through this van for the fumes to be an issue. And whatever fumes that do linger pretty much air out as soon as we leave the parking lot. So to answer everyone's question, the monomer smell does not bother us at all. Matter of fact, check on your nail techs that are sitting in their salon suites with no windows. I think they're struggling more than I am, y'all. I'm practically sitting outside. But getting back into the video, as you guys can see, my application is pretty much the same as it would be for any other application, except of course that free edge. It's not complicated at all. And some of you thought that I bought the tip cut like that, but no, we did that ourselves. So here's how we're looking right after application. Again, my apex isn't hitting on shit, but we're gonna go in with our 60-60 grit hand files, and if y'all still using 80-80, I'm looking at you sideways because what are you doing? My filing process is pretty much always the same. I always start underneath and then I go along the side walls, keeping my hand file parallel to the nail, and then we're gonna go into that split. And y'all, I try to give y'all some angles here. Okay, I tried my hardest. But you basically want to keep your file straight, and like I said before, I can show you better than I can tell you, but y'all, it's just common sense. Just keep your file straight and you'll pretty much be fine. After that, I do like to go over the surface of the nail, and then I buff, but I didn't show that part. And here's how the nail looks. Now, I know a lot of you are not gonna like this shape, but I truly, honestly do not care. Y'all was in my comments going crazy on me for nothing. But y'all, I'm just being creative here. I turned a mistake into a design and I had fun doing it. So that's all that matters. So my question to y'all is, what are we calling these? Are we calling them snake tongues, ribbons, or bookmark nails? Comment below.